So the 2025 to 2026 All-NBA teams have been announced. So we're going to go through the first, second, and third team. Starting with the first team, we got SGA, Jokic, Wemby, Luka, and Cade. Mase, do you agree with this list? Do you like it? Do you think somebody else should be in? What are we thinking?
Yeah, for the first time, I'm going to go on the record and say I think this should be a different team. I know when we talked about the MVP, we was putting Cade up there. But after watching these playoffs, I got to agree that Jalen Brunson should be first team. I'm going to go on the record and say that the kid should be in first team. I mean, and I don't want to move. I'm not saying move Cade, but if y'all had to put a tie there, we got to put Jalen Brunson on first team. What he's done in the playoffs has been nothing short of
It is based off a regular season.
I know.
So.
But I'm saying after seeing the playoffs, that's why I put that asterisk in there that Jalen Brunson should be first team. I don't know what they got to do. I don't know. They're not going to do nothing about it now, but just his play has been remarkable, and he's been this way all through the season. But sometime when you see it in the postseason, it reminds you that this wasn't a fluke all during the season.
Mm-hmm. I will say before you go, Cam, I am surprised by your answer because the conversations that we did have about Cade, I know you were rooting for him, but now because of the postseason, that's kind of changing how you feel.
It changes, just like a couple of years ago, Chet was better than Wemby. Just like Killer said about James Harden, things could change really fast. It could change really fast, and these are one of those things that right now I would have to say until I see SGA against Jalen Brunson is right there. If he's not the best point guard in the league, he's second.
Right there with SGA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this list is perfect. I think that the problem is that they announced the list a month after people vote. The vote happens right after the season ends. And when they give the vote at the end of the season, your vote is based primarily off what you've seen in a regular season. That's why Jalen Brunson just won the Eastern Conference Player Playoff Award, which he deserves. And I'm not saying Jalen Brunson shouldn't be first, second team or whatever, but if we're basing it off what they're basing off and people vote when people vote, then yeah. And this is something that the NBA has to fix because these votes been in since the beginning of April or middle of April before the playoffs started. But because they want to drag the announcements out, people totally feel like how Mase is feeling. Yo, I watched the playoffs, the niggas should be first team. Cade bust them niggas' ass in the regular season. So that's why people voted for Cade, because it's based off the regular season. Now as time goes along and the votes is already in and you don't announce it, then you sit there and be like, Jalen Brunson should be first. And if I'm going off that, yes, he should be first. But y'all drag these awards out. I don't know why y'all do that. Y'all should just announce it the week after. Who's MVP, who's Defensive Player of the Year, who makes first, second, third team All-NBA, etc. Because I remember the year Dallas won the championship. Then the next year they got bumped in the first round, but Dirk got league MVP. And everybody talking about, how Dirk get the league MVP? How Dirk get the league MVP? They just got bumped because people are voting before the playoffs start. But then, we start watching the playoffs and we forget that it's a regular season award. So that's up to Adam Silver and y'all niggas, because the more we watch it, we be like, yo, this nigga shouldn't have won. It's a regular season award. Stop waiting to get deep into the playoffs to announce these winners when you already know who won, and then you have the public riled up, talking about how the fuck this happened. Because he was killing in the regular season. It's a regular season award, and they have playoff awards. But I blame this solely on the NBA for trying to drag shit out. Unless y'all just trying to create conversation.
It works.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's conversation,
absolutely.
it's definitely working. Because I get your point of view too. Because you're like, dang, from what I'm seeing now, ain't no. I mean, but they're saying the same about like Wemby and SGA at this point. So I don't know the way they do it.
Yeah, and these lists look weird without seeing like Stephen Curry. I know he shouldn't be on this list, but even without seeing LeBron on this list is crazy. Yeah. But let's go.
Yeah, and I want to go over something you just said really quick because you said you have Jalen Brunson right there with SGA. Cam, do you agree? Before I move on.
Well, right now, as Jalen Brunson's playing historic, he's looking really good. They had this argument the last few days: if he wins, is he the best Knick ever, so on and so forth. Let's pump the brakes and see what happens if he wins. Don't be a prisoner of the moment, which New Yorkers is fine. I get it. They're starving. Boys is hungry out there, man. They drooling. It's been a long time, my nigga. I get it. But prisoner of the moment, don't get caught up in this. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't deal with emotion. When you're emotional, I can't fuck with you. And I'm not just talking about basketball. I'm talking about when you just can't. I was emotional younger, and I realized I had to step out of being emotional because that'll get you more emotional. And right now, the Knicks fans have the right to be emotional. I totally get it. Well, come on, man. Let's wait. This was supposed to happen. And I'm glad that it did happen because we would be more mad if it didn't happen, because we would have brought up all the stuff that we bought at the beginning of the season. Jason Tatum ain't playing. Tyrese Halliburton ain't playing. So this was supposed to happen. Putting him with SGA, he's looking good. He's looking real good. And he has an opportunity, if OKC wins, to sit there and say, now what? Because everybody that we said, well, I won't speak for everybody, but the majority of media, and including myself, is saying that, come on, SGA is the best. He can't be fucked with. And Jalen Brunson been proving people wrong ever since he got into the Knicks. People saying he didn't deserve the money with the Knicks. People saying that he couldn't take the Knicks to win a playoff series. People were saying all type of things. And every step of the way, he proved people wrong. So right now, if OKC wins, he has that chance to prove people wrong and say, okay, now what? But let's wait till that time comes. I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm not going to be stuck in the moment. But if you look at what he's done so far, it's been amazing. He has the most playoff wins in Knicks history as a player. You got to think about this. The Knicks before the Knicks got there in the last however many years, I'll say this century, after they made it to the championship, they have 7 playoff wins. Not 7 series, 7 playoff wins as a team. Jalen Brunson has 33 playoff wins, 34 playoff wins, something like that. What he's doing as far as a franchise player is incredible. And he has another opportunity to shut everybody up. You like James Harden? Cool. Oh, CJ McCullough's on fire? Hey, cool. You like Tyrese Maxey? Cool. Oh, y'all been talking this Donovan Mitchell shit, huh? Cool. You're at the last step of Mortal Kombat before OKC wins. You reach Goro.
Not the final boss.
You're the final boss. If OKC wins, you meet the final boss. So we'll see what happens, man.
Facts. Okay, second team, we got Jaylen Brown, Kawhi, KD, Jalen Brunson, and Donovan Mitchell. Mase, how are you feeling about this one?
I don't like this list.
Okay.
I don't like this list. I like Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, KD, Kawhi. Kawhi did play very well, but he had a lot of low management. I think we gotta stop giving people awards that are not playing the game. Like if they're taking a lot of time off and then coming back and playing, it's like they're playing rested while other people are playing the entire time. And it's gonna give you a better output because you're taking more time to get that. I'm just really a stickler for sticking with the game. Donovan Mitchell, that's kind of cool. I'm not sure.
Kinda, not enough.
Yeah, I think the postseason messed it up for me. I think Donovan Mitchell is a great talent, but just seeing them get swept by the Knicks did something. So like we were speaking about earlier, maybe we need to have this discussion earlier because after you see people in the playoffs, it's hard to separate the two.
Well, what I'll say is this: the reason why Kawhi did make it is because he met the requirements playing the game. He played the 65 games that he needed to play. That's why he made it. This is probably out of LeBron James is not on any of this list because it's the first time in 21 years that he's not made an All-NBA team. And the reason he didn't make an All-NBA team is because he only played 60 games. So everybody on this list played the 65 games outside of Cade and Luka because they had those exceptions because of their injuries. But I don't know. You don't listen. I'm definitely one of those people that say you gotta play. You gotta play, and I'm gonna give Kawhi the credit because he's usually low management. Pause. And he usually wouldn't make the 65-game rule. But goddamn, it's some people that be like, I don't give a fuck if they play the 65. Take them all, put Bron on. He should have made it more than this nigga. I ain't gonna call nobody out, cause congratulations for y'all to make it. But I am one of them people as well. You gotta play the rules. The rules is the rules. So if we're going by the 65-game rule that people have to play, or 64 if you had a horrendous injury, I'm not mad at the list.
Okay, and the last one, third team, we got Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duren, and Chet.
Yeah, I think this is another list that I'm happy with Tyrese Maxey. I'm happy with Jamal Murray. You know, Denver Nuggets making it back to rare form. Pause. I really like this. I love this idea of Jalen Johnson having somebody from Atlanta on that list. But when it gets to Chet, when it gets, I'm not sure. And I love Chet. I watched him play all the way from middle school all the way up to the NBA's. But when I look at this list, I'm not too sure if I agree with this. They could have put LeBron right here.
You're not.
This is where LeBron could have been placed.
Okay, Cam.
Over Chet.
How many games did Anthony Edwards miss?
Too many.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I got to see who didn't play and who did play because, like I said, I don't want
Played
to...
61.
See,
Missed 4 or more.
This is what I'm saying. It's niggas who just be on this list that's not making the cut because of the games they miss. It's a few people. That's 2 people right there that I think should be on the list because of them missing a certain... And listen, I like this. I like that they have to make the rule to make the list. But if you get LeBron play 5 more games and you get Anthony Edwards to play 4 more games, is Duren on the list? come on, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's keep it at that. Wow. Niggas is on the list or what? My nigga, niggas ain't making that list. Anthony Edwards play 4 more games and Jalen Brunson, and fucking LeBron James play another 5 games. So like I said, I do appreciate them sticking to their guns with the rules, but some niggas is making it by default.
Damn. And it's like, I can't even disagree with, because then it's like, well, nah, this person couldn't make it, so let's just put him. But I don't want to do that to him. Because, I mean, congratulations.
Yeah.
But damn.
Congrats, nigga.
But the big asterisk but, and I'll leave it at that.